Hey, good morning. It is Saturday, I believe it's the 13th of August, and I am out at the place where I was working a lot last spring, or in the spring, picking up along the boardwalk. I'm going to take a walk down there, see what it looks like. I did walk it a few weeks ago. Wasn't on a picking day, so it was a mess. I don't know if it's any better today, if somebody else cleaned it up or not, but hopefully get some stuff out of there. I know down below it hasn't been cleaned, so I'll see if I can get down below and see what's down there, but it was a real mess before. So I'm gonna walk and take a video here as I get started picking and see what it looks like, show you how it has come to be. For some reason I only ended up with one bucket today in my car. I thought I put two in, but I must have been distracted, so I have to do the one bucket pick today, but just is what it is. So I will get down in there and see what I find. I'll show you here in a couple minutes. Okay, so I'm here on the boardwalk. Since I was here 2 weeks ago, somebody has kicked out an entire section of side here. That's nice. And you can see that the blackberries have completely overgrown the area here, and yeah, you can eat these blackberries. I don't recommend it. There's known to be bugs in these. There's a Japanese aphid that likes to be in there, and they will. It's not a nice experience when you start seeing your blackberry jam crawl away on the counter. So yeah, it's just completely overgrown here. Like this was wide open in the spring, and you can see there's just garbage down here. I know somebody has been in here trimming some stuff back, because all of this stuff was alive the last time I came through here. So maybe the city came through and did a cleaning out within the last couple of weeks. There was more garbage here that I originally saw, but maybe it's all blown down to the far end, or maybe the city picked it up. But you can see that somebody has been parked here, and it's just kind of a lost area at this point. Okay, sorry, we had a fire engine go by. It's kind of loud, but down here is the area that I wanted to get into last spring, but it was too wet to pick. There was standing water down there, and now you can see that it's maybe a little drier, but the grasses and the reeds are 8 feet tall down there, so I don't know that I'd be able to get in there and find anything this time of year either. So I'm gonna pick the top. I'm gonna go down below and just do a quick check down there and see what I can get. I'm not going to spend a lot of time here today, but it is what it is. It's kind of a mess, both from the nature standpoint. Like, I'm 6 foot tall. I've got an 8 foot reach with my hand, and this is another 32 inches on there, so that is what, about 10 feet tall, 10, 11 feet tall on the brush here, and that's starting 4 feet below my feet. So that's 16 foot high bushes that have sprung up this year here. That's quite a lot of growth. So I'll just clean up the top, clean up what I can down below quickly, and then move on to another area maybe today. So I'll catch you in a little while. Okay, I made it back underneath the boardwalk for the first time since May, I guess. The good news is it doesn't look like anybody's been camping down here, so I won't feel in a lot of small stuff, but we got lots of stuff on the sides. It's dropped over. It's considerably drier down here. We've been really dry this summer since all the rain in the spring. I'll show you a pile up here. If you want to know whether or not an individual can make a difference, all of these cans, all of this garbage is from one person. One person who sits up top, drinks, and throws their cans over the side. Does it every day. I don't know that there's anything we can do to stop them, but this is what one person can do to an area that was pristine and clean in the spring. There must be 200 cans down here. I may I may go through and pick for recycling on these. Just do a straight recycling grab and go from there. Now I already filled up a bag up top with a bunch of cans and stuff, so we'll pick up here and just grab all of the cans and everything and separate out the plastics. I'll do a second pass for plastics, but at least grab the cans, put them into one big bag, and then squish them down if I can. That's a lot of stomping though. To squish those down, you gotta stomp them, and that gets tiring too. So I'll just bag them, bring them up top, and see what I can do with that. I don't really want to bring them home, put them in my recycling bin, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But one ignorant person makes this kind of a mess in 3 months, and there's nothing I can do to stop them. So looking down here, the creek channel is dried out quite a bit. If I wanted to go down there, if I had mud boots on, which I don't, I could pick down there and work my way up, but it's pretty tight. But you can see the growth from spring till now. You know, it's not bad right down here because it doesn't get much light, but yeah, there's still water down there. I'll pick up what I can. Anyways, try not to get frustrated. I know it's one person has a bad attitude about things, doesn't care, but I'm gonna talk to the city about him and see if you can't get him to clean up his ways. He just doesn't care. So okay, I'm gonna get to it. I might as well put up a time lapse here if I can find a spot to put the camera and get into it. I'll catch you in a bit. Hey there. Got a couple of the areas kind of cleaned up. A lot of cans. Still have a few more to pick up. A couple of things. I was gonna put them all in the bucket hole and just bag them up, but it was gonna take me so many bags. So I started squishing them all. So that's a little extra work. Plus you got to drain them first before you squish them. A, because you don't want the stuff all over you, and B, because you don't want to carry it or squish it out like that. So that's more work. The other thing I've learned, I probably knew this before, but in the winter, there's no smell. The stuff isn't rotting. But this time of year, maybe at 90-degree temperatures, you turn over one of these cans that's half full still of whatever is in them. Oh my God, the smell is just bad down here today. So yeah, it's going fast because there's not a lot of little stuff. It's all big stuff for the most part. So what took me days and days to clean, I just cleaned in an hour or less. And then I've got a couple more sections up here where the major dumps are. I can, so I just pull them all down to the bottom, smash them up, and I'll just pick the litter. I alternate between the litter and the bottles and the cans, just to take a break from stomping. So it doesn't take long really to clean this stuff up, but we shouldn't have to. It shouldn't be like this down here. It shouldn't be like this anywhere. Do what we can. So get my stuff, move up section here, and keep on going. Okay, finished up down here for today. Covered a long stretch. Everything I could do while standing up, basically. Got one full bag of completely recyclables, 2 bags of garbage. I found a laptop, believe it or not, that somebody threw over the side. I got another bag up top, a piece of cardboard down there, and then there's more stuff down here as well. Let's just switch around here. There's obviously standing water down in the ditch at the bottom, so I can't get there. But once the headroom starts to get less, I picked almost all the way up to where I egress everything the last time. Tempted actually to throw this stuff up there this time too, because it's not that far a haul, and climbing up the hill I got to come out of. Anyways, the rest of it you pretty much have to kneel to get through, and I don't feel like doing that today. And there's more. There's always going to be more. You can see it in the bushes, and there's another pile up there where apparently the guy sits. So always more, but made a good dent in it today. Probably come back again one more time this year, and I don't know, it's mid-August now, I guess, so October, November, maybe, depending on how much rain we're getting. Clean it out for the winter, and then do it again in the spring when there's not as much foliage on, and see what else I can find that I couldn't see today. So anyways, gonna chuck the stuff up to the top and pick it up on the way out, and I will catch you another time. Have a great day.